Hari Om. Gita Prastavikam. Rather, why I like study of Gita by S.L. Abhyankar. This Gita Prastavikam comprises of the following parts. Part 1, learned commentaries and my prompt to study Gita and Sanskrit together. I have read this already. Now we will go over to part 2, the title Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Gita Mahatmyam. Let me scroll over to that part 2. Yes, here it is. Part 2, the title Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Gita Mahatmyam. The word Srimad Bhagavad Gita is a compound word comprising of the component words Srimad, Bhagavat, Gita. The Vigraha Vakyam is Srimata Bhagavata Gita. Note, Srimata, Srimat Visheshanam. Atra Pullingam Trutiya Ekvachanam. Srimat, adjective, wealthy, rich, happy, fortunate, prosperous, thriving, beautiful, pleasing. Shriyaha patihi Shrimati. Shasitum Jagat. This is from Shishupalvada. Famous, celebrated, glorious, dignified. The word is often used as a respectful affix to celebrated or revered names of persons and things. Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Shankaracharya, like that. Shabdakalpadru में श्रीमान, श्रीमत, त्रिषु लिंगेषु. श्री प्लस मतुप, मनोज्ञः, लक्ष्मीवान. भगवता, भगवत विशेषणम. अत्र पुल्लिंगम तृतीया एकवचनम. Bhagavat, adjective, glorious, illustrious, revered, venerable, divine, holy, an epithet applied to gods, demigods, and other body or respectable personages, other holy or respectable personages. Swarga Prakasho Bhagavan Pradoshaha. This is from Ramayana. Atha Bhagavan Kushali Kashyapaha. भगवन् परवानयं जनः. भगवान् वासुदेवः. उत्पत्तिञ्च विनाशञ्च भूतानाम् आगतिञ्च आगतिं गतिं वेत्ति विद्यामविद्याञ्च सवाच्यो भगवान् इति. शब्दकल्पद्रु में भगवन्, भगवत्, भगः ऐश्वर्यस्य, समग्रस्य, वीर्यस्य, यशसः, श्रियः, ज्ञानवैराग्ययोश्चैव षण्णां भग इति अंगना इंगना. इति उक्तलक्षणं षड् ऐश्वर्यम् अस्ति अस्य इति. भग प्लस तत् अस्य अस्ति इति अस्मिन् इति मतुप. दिस इज फ्रॉम अष्टाध्यायी सूत्र क्रमांक 5-2-94. इति मतुप. Masya Vaha, and hence Bhaga plus Matu, Masya Vaha Bhagavat. Gita, Gita, Visheshanam. Atra Strilingam Prathama Ekvachanam. Gita, Gai Karmani Kta, a name given in certain sacred writings in verse, often in the form of a dialogue, which are devoted to the exposition of particular religious and theosophical doctrines. For example, Shiva Gita, Rama Gita, Bhagavad Gita. But the name appears to be especially confined to the last, Bhagavad Gita. Gita Sugita Kartavya Kimanyai Shastra Vistaraihi Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya Bukha Padmadvinisruta, quoted by Sridhar Swamin. शब्दकल्पद्रु में गीता स्त्रीलिंगम. गीयते स्म आत्मविद्या उपदेशात्मिका ब्रह्मतत्वोपदेशमयी कथा यत्र गै प्लस त ग्रंथविशेषः भगवद्गीतेति ख्याता सा तु अर्जुनस्य मोहनिवृत्त्यर्थं महाभारतीय भीष्मपर्वान्तर्गता कर्मोपासना ज्ञानकाण्डत्रयात्मिका अष्टादशाध्यायी श्रीकृष्णोक्ता. There is a mute point here that the word Gita is feminine. Grammatically, Gita is gai karmani kta, basically an adjective which can be in any gender. By neuter gender, it is Gitam, meaning a song, rather that which is sung. A clue to the feminine gender is there in the Samapana Vakyam, the end note of every Adhyaya, which has the phrase Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu. Note the word Srimad Bhagavad Gita is adjective of Upanishatsu. Sanskrit grammar dictates that an adjective and the noun which it qualifies both have to have identical linga vibhakti vachanani, gender, case, number. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu, both are feminine, seventh case, plural. Obviously, Srimad Bhagavad Gita has feminine gender because Upanishatsu has the same. One may ask, why the word Upanishatsu? Rather, the root word Upanishad should have feminine gender. Grammatically, the word Upanishad is also an adjective, meaning sitting near. So, it can be in all three genders, but its feminine gender only has been recognized by tradition. There could be a logic for that tradition. Upanishadaha are Vedantaha. They are at the ending parts of Vedaha. They sit near Vedaha in the ending parts. Now Vedaha are masculine. So Upanishadaha sitting near them are feminine. The phrase Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu also suggests that every adhyaya of Srimad Bhagavad Gita merits to be considered as Upanishad. So Srimad Bhagavad Gita is a compendium of 18 Upanishadah. It becomes an interesting study to identify parallels between quotes in Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Upanishadah. See, in Ishavasya, Yasmin Sarvani Bhutani Atmaiva Bhut Vijanatah, and in Gita, Sarvabhutasthamatmanam Sarvabhutani Chatmani Ikshate Yogayuktatma Sarvatra Samadarshanaha. Now, in Kathopanishad, न जायते म्रियते वा विपश्चित् नायं कुतश्चिन्न बभूव कश्चित् अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. This is in Prathamodhyaya Dvitiya Vallihi and 18th mantra. And see in Gita, न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. In the second chapter, 20th shloka. Again in Kathopanishad, Indriyebhya parahartha yartha arthebhyascha param manah manasastu para buddhir buddhiratma mahan paraha. And in Gita, Indriyani paranyahur indriyebhya param manah manasastu para buddhir yo buddhe paratastu saha. In Shankara Bhashyam, in Gita Rahasya by Lokman Tilak, also in Gita as the philosophy of God realization by Gurudev Ranade, one comes across many such parallel quotes. So, very learned are these authors. Study of Gita is unending. The study is upasana. It is a spiritual pursuit. It is benevolent. It is elevating, as has been so eulogized in Gita Mahatmyam. I have come across two versions of Gita Mahatmyam. One is from Sri Varaha Puranam. It is a dialogue between Dhara, the earth, rather Shri Lakshmi and Shri Vishnu. Dhara uvacha Bhagavan Parameshan Bhaktiravyabhicharini Prarabdham Bhujyamanasya Katham Bhavati He Prabho. Dhara uvacha, rather the earth asks, He Prabho Bhagavan Parama Ishana Prarabdham Bhujyamanasya, for one who is undergoing what he is obliged to, for one who has no option to choose. Avyabhicharini bhakti, unflinching devotion. Katham bhavati, how can there be? Sri Vishnu Ruvacha, Prarabdham bhujyamano hi Gītābhyāsaratas sada samuktasya sukhi loke karmana nopalapyate. Sri Vishnu Ruvacha said, Prarabdham bhujyamanaha, even if one is undergoing what he is obliged to, he Gītābhyāsaratas sada, if he is always engrossed in studying Gita, samuktaha sasukhi loke, he is emancipated, he is happy even in this world. Sakarmana na upalipyate, he is not anointed by actions. Mahapapadi papani Gītādhyanam karoti chet kvachit sparsham na kurvanti nalini dalam ambuvat. Gītādhyanam karoti chet, if he meditates on Gita, Mahapapadi papani kvachit sparsham na kurvanti, even worst of sins, Mahapapadi papani, do not touch him, sparsham na kurvanti. Nalini dalam ambuvat, just as water cannot touch the lotus leaf. Gītāya pustakam yatra yatra pātha pravartate tatra sarvāni tīrthāni prayagadini tatra vai. Gītāya pustakam yatra, wherever there is the book of Gita, yatra pātha pravartate, wherever it is being read, being studied, tatra sarvāni tīrthāni prayagadini tatra vai, there are present all sanctities such as Prayaga, etc. Sarve devascha rushayo yoginah panyagashche gopala gopika vapi narodo uddhava parshadaihi sahayo jayate shighram yatra Gita pravartate. This is unusual because there are 3 lines. Yatra Gita pravartate tatra sarve devaha cha rushayah yoginah pannagaha cha ye gopalaha gopikaha va api. Wherever Gita is followed, there are all gods, devaha, rushayaha, yoginaha, and the caretakers of cows on foot, gopalaha. They are ladies also. Yatra Gita pravartate tatra shighram narododhava parshadaihi sahayah jayate. Wherever Gita is followed, there soon comes the help of Naradaha, Uddhavaha and their parshadaha, their ensemble. Yatra Gita vicharascha pathanam pathanam shrutam tatraham nishitam prithvi nivasami sadaivahi. Yatra Gita vicharascha pathanam pathanam shrutam, wherever the thoughts in Gita, Gita vichar, are read, studied or listened to, tatraham nishitam prithvi nivasami sadaivahi. Hey Prithvi, I certainly always stay there. Gita shreyeham tisthami Gita me chottamam gruham Gita jnanam upashritya trin lokan palayamyaham. Aham Gita shre tisthami. I am there with Gita as the recourse. Gita mecha uttamam gruham. Gita is my finest abode. Gita jnanam upashritya trin lokan palayamyaham. I take care of all the 3 worlds on the basis of the knowledge in Gita. Gita me parama vidya brahmarupana samshaya ardhamatra nitya swanirvachya padatmika. Gita me parama vidya brahmarupa na samshaya. No doubt, Gita is the supreme wisdom, Paramavidya, imparted by me as it delineates upon Brahman, Brahmarupa. That wisdom is represented by Nitya, the ever true Swa Anirvachya Padatmika, cryptic single syllable Aksharam, Om, which has with it Ardhamatra, half syllable M. चिदानंदेन कृष्णेन प्रोक्तास्वमुखतोऽर्जुनं वेदत्रयी परानंदा तत्वार्थ ज्ञान संयुता. Gita is that supreme wisdom which was prokta, told, swamukhatah, personally to Arjunam by the Chidanandena, soul pleasing Krishnena. It encompasses Vedatrayi, the three Vedas. It renders Parananda, extreme happiness, and is Tattvartha Jnana Sanyuta, replete with philosophical knowledge. योष्टादश जपो नित्यं नरो निश्चलमानसः ज्ञानसिद्धिं स लभते ततो याति परम पदम. यह निश्चलमानसः नरः, a person with steadfast mind and who nityam, regularly chants japaha, this ashtadasha, set of 18 cantos. Jnana siddhim saha labhate, he attains the knowledge. Tataha yati parampadam, and then attains the ultimate bliss. पाठे समर्थः संपूर्णे ततोर्धं पाठमाचरेत् तदा गोदानजं पुण्यं लभते नात्र संशयः. संपूर्णे पाठे असमर्थः, one who is not able to render complete recitation, tataha, hence, ardham pathamacharet, recites only half. Tada godanajam punyam labhate, then he gets such beatitude as is obtained by offering a cow. Natra samshaya, no doubt. All the further shlokaha make phalashruti patha, narrating what gains are obtained by how much patha. Actually, basic advice in Gita is ma karma phalahetur bhuhu. This is from 2-47. May not fruits of actions ever be of interest to you. I have made it a practice for myself not to study shlokaha which make phalashruti patha. They have the practical significance to motivate common people. Not that I am uncommon or extraordinary, but having known the basic advice in Gita, I would rather refrain from spending time and effort to study shlokaha which make phalashruti patha. And there are these following shlokaha in Gita Mahatmyam which detail basically phalashruti patha. If I want to read it fast, Tribhagam pathamanastu ganga snana phalam labhet, षडंशं जपमानस्तु सोमयाग फलं लभेत. एकाध्यायन्तु यो नित्यं पठते भक्ति संयुतः रुद्रलोकमवाप्नोति गणो भूत्वा वसेच्चिरम्. अध्यायं श्लोकपादं वा नित्यं यः पठते नरः स याति नरतां यावन् मन्वन्तरं वसुन्धरे. गीताया श्लोकदशकं सप्तपञ्चचतुष्टयं द्वौ त्रीनेकं तदर्थं वा श्लोकानां यः पठेन्नरः चन्द्रलोकमवाप्नोति वर्षाणामयुतं ध्रुवम्. गीतापाठसमायुक्तो मृतो मानुषतां व्रजेत्. गीताभ्यासं पुनः कृत्वा लभते मुक्तिमुत्तमां. गीतेत्युच्चारसंयुक्तो प्रियमाणो गतिं लभेत्. गीतार्थश्रवणासक्तो महापापयुतोऽपि वा वैकुण्ठं समवाप्नोति विष्णुना सह मोदते. गीतार्थं ध्यायते नित्यं कृत्वा कर्माणि भूरिशः जीवन्मुक्तः स विज्ञेयो देहान्ते परमं पदम्. गीतामाश्रित्य बहवो भूभुजो जनकादयः निर्धूतकल्मषालोके गीतायाताः परं पदम्. गीतायाः पठनं कृत्वा माहात्म्यं नैव यः पठेत् वृथा पाठो भवेत् तस्य श्रम एव युधावृतः। एतन्माहात्म्यसंयुक्तं गीताभ्यासं करोति यः स तत्फलमवाप्नोति दुर्लभां गतिमाप्नुयात्। सूत उवाच माहात्म्यमेतद्गीताया मया प्रोक्तं सनातनं गीतान्ते च पठेद्यस्तु यदुक्तं तत्फलं लभेत्। Shri Varaha Purane Shri Gita Mahatmyam Sampurnam. In another version of Gita Mahatmyam, given in many books published by Gita Press Gorakhpur, there are the following 7 shlokas. Gita Shastramidam Punyam Yap Pathet Prayatah Puman Vishnu Padamavapnoti Bhayashokadi Varjitah. Yap Puman, a person, Prayatah, with good self-restraint. If idam, this, punyam, benevolent, Gita Shastram, science in Gita, reads, studies, pathet, bhayashokadi varjitah, freed of fear and lament, Vishnoho padam, the proximity to Vishnu he gets, avapnoti. Gita adhyayanashilasya pranayama parasya cha naiva santi hi papani purvajanma krutani cha. Gita adhyayanashilasya, one who has cultivated interest in studying Gita and one who is pranayama paraha, adept in pranayama, neva santihi papani, he would not be afflicted of any sins, purva janma krutanicha, nor would he have any obligations of previous life. Mala nirmochanam punsam jalasnanam dine dine, sakrit gitambase snanam samsara malanashanam, dine dine, every day, jalasnanam, bath, Punsam mala nirmochanam, washes the body clean of dirt and dust. Snanam, bath, rather immersion in Gitambhasi, waters of Gita. Even once, Sakrit becomes samsara malanashanam, cleansing of the dirt of worldly life. Gita sugita kartavya kimanyai shastra vistaraihi या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्माद् विनिश्रुता. या गीता स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्माद् विनिश्रुता. The Gita which was delivered from the lotus-like mouth of him whose navel carries a lotus. Sugita kartavya. That Gita, such Gita, that be well read, well recited, well studied. Kimanyai shastra vistarahi. What then is, where then is the need to study any other expansive sciences? Bharatamrita sarvasvam Vishnur Vaktrad Gita Gangodakam Pitva Punarjanmana Vidyate. Bharatamrita sarvasvam. All the Amrutam, nectar in Bharatam, Mahabharatam, was delivered, Vinisrutam, from Vishnu's Vaktrad mouth. Gita Gangodakam Pitva, on drinking, on quenching the thirst by Gita, which is pure and purifying, like the waters of Ganges, Punarjanmana Vidyate. Then there is no rebirth, then one is emancipated. Sarvopanishado gavo dogdha gopalanandanaha partho vatsa sudhir bhokta dugdham Gita amrutam mahat. Sarvopanishadaha gavaha. Think that all Upanishadaha, the scriptures, are cows. Dogdha Gopalanandanaha. He who gives joy to the cowherds is the milkman, Dogdha. Sudhi Partha Bhokta Vatsaha. The all-intelligent Arjuna, Sudhi, son of Pratha, Partha, is the eager calf, Bhokta Vatsaha. Dugdham Gitamrutam Mahat. The great nectar of Gita is the milk. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantrastasya Namani Yani Karma Pekam Tasya Devasya Seva. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam. What was sung by, recited by the son of Devaki is the only true science. Ekaha Devaha Devaki Putraha Eva. The son of Devaki is the one and only God. एकः मन्त्रः तस्य नामानि यानि. What are all his names is the only chant. Karmapi ekam tasya devasya seva. Also, service unto him is the only karma. That being so, let us delve in studying Gita. Shubhamastu.